What's good, y'all? Welcome to another amazing episode of the Bowl STP Sports Podcast. And I got another special show bringing one of my brothers from the Woo. That's Wilberforce University, if y'all don't know. The first private HBCU, Ohio, Wilberforce, Ohio. I got my brother with me. Let me just tell you a little bit about my boy. Um, he got a lot of things going on. My boy do what he do, man. He got the I mean, of the day on Mondays. That's like a Monday word of wisdom, basically. And then he also got, and I see this a lot, the Rhyming with Riz. That's on Wednesdays. It's like an acapella hip hop show. He be bars after bars. You know what I mean? I checked it out a few times. And then he also got on his way. He got an autobiography coming soon called The Point Breeze Way. If you need to see any of this, you want to catch any of this, check my man out on Instagram, man. His name on Instagram is The Voice of Riz. I'm gonna put it in the description when I post it on the YouTube, so make sure y'all check him out. What's good, bro? How you been?
What's up, baby? I'm glad to be here, man. What's going on?
Listen, I had my boy Bates last week with the Lions. If y'all
I
can't
seen
tell,
him.
my
I
brother
seen him.
right here is a true Eagles fan. If y'all see my boy Facebook post, man, he come on Facebook with pure violence. I don't mean literally, but it's violence. He be on the book wilding on him, man. He be wilding. I mean, he can. Like the Eagles, I heard something recently. The Eagles, man, got one of the. I can't think. I don't want to be off, but I know they're one of the top teams over the past 5 years, record wise. So I mean,
Yeah,
he got every reason to talk
every
how he be
reason.
talking, man. So I'm new to this talking trash stuff. 'Cause, my team don't really do that, but we here now. So what's
Yeah,
good, bro? How you, bro?
man. I'm chilling, man. First of all, I just want to say, from the day I met you, you've been riding with the which is the Commanders now, but
Yes,
they was
sir.
the Redskins then.
Yes,
Cause
sir.
Reek, you always had some. You from Jersey, but you always had some wild. My bad, bro.
It's good. It's all right.
Hold on, let me fix that.
My boy getting his lighting right back on real quick. Give him a second.
I had to step out the joint. I don't know what happened, bro. My joint probably cocked out on me, but
It's all good though.
hold on. Yeah, go right there. Hold on. You see me?
Yeah, you good.
All right. All right. Yeah. What was I?
I,
What was I saying?
you said I had to, I'm from Jersey, but I always had something.
Yeah.
It's
You
probably about
you
my
always
team.
had. Yeah. You always had some wild team that like. Ain't you a Denver fan?
Denver Nuggets
Basketball.
fan. Denver Nuggets,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like you ain't never like the Nets, the Knicks, and none of that. You know what I mean? So,
But
but I knew you always roll with your team. So when Denver won, I remember I was telling my man.
bruh,
He was like, man, I don't know no Denver fans. I was like, yo, I do. And I was like, yo, that's why I came. I was like, yo, congratulations, Reek,
you
because I
did.
know you've been putting in work, you know what I mean? 20
Bruh,
years. You
it's
know what I
hard.
mean?
It's hard for a Jersey person with sports, bro. Like Philly got Sixers, y'all got Eagles. Like New Jersey, we ain't got nothing. So either South Jersey go rock with the Eagles, or North
Right.
Jersey go rock with the Giants or the Jets,
Or
or they
the
go,
Knicks.
or the Cowboys or the Knicks, excuse me, the Knicks. The Cowboys got everybody from any state. Pittsburgh
Yeah,
got
yeah.
anybody. Niners got anybody. But I just personally, for me being from North Jersey, I ain't feel comfortable being no Giants or Jets fans and they play in my state, but they go
Right,
by
right,
New
right,
York.
right.
It never hit me right. I couldn't do it, bro. I just
Right.
couldn't do it. So they at the time Redskins caught my attention back in 91, 92 when they
Yeah.
won the Super Bowl. That's my first Super Bowl I ever really watched. And they
Right,
won. They
right, right.
flipped, they kicked up on the Bills, and I'm just like, that's what I'm rocking with. And it's been
Right, right.
hell. It's
Cause
been
I
hell
always
for all
wonder,
these
I'm like,
years.
yo, how he get there? But again, the Redskins was a historic team
For sure, for
that you
sure.
can understand why, especially after Doug Williams.
Bruh.
That
And I
was it.
missed that.
Yeah.
I caught Mark Ripken.
Mark Ripken, yeah.
I,
But
but
like most
I heard
people
about
started to
Doug
follow the
late.
Redskins after Doug Williams because they was
Oh,
like, yo, that especially us,
right.
like black people, it was like, yo, Doug Williams is the man, especially coming from, you know what I mean?
For sure,
Where he
100%.
came from?
First black quarterback to win the Super Bowl. I think he went to Grambling, I think, right?
In Grambling, and he came from
Yeah.
a black school. Yeah.
HBCU. Shout out to the
So
Woo. You already
shout
know.
out
Shout
to
out
the
to the
Woo.
Woo.
You know what I
You
mean?
know what I mean? But I want to start with a couple things. And feel free if you got anything you want to throw at me, feel free to throw it at me. I
Yeah.
wanted you to ask me some questions about my concerns and vice versa. A concern, but concerns to start there. Then we just go what we do. Like, you know what I mean? You know how we used to talk crazy, so it don't even matter. You
Yep,
know, it's
yep.
light.
That's
It's
it.
just light
It's
for
just
us.
another day. It's just another day on the ramp.
We just recording it now. Oh dang, you took it to the
Yeah,
ramp days,
took it to
B.
the ramp day. That's
The
why I
ramp,
said the verbal wars on the ramp. What?
crazy, bro.
Yo, we
Good
used to
time.
we used to miss classes trying to prove our point.
Cold is even if it's cold, we did not care. We out there with North Faces, whatever, face
Hungry.
masks. We was in Ohio, by the way. If y'all don't know, that's where our
Yeah,
college was at in Ohio. But I mean, I
definitely.
started off with a question for you. From 1 to 10, what is your concern going against my team, my Commanders?
From 1 to 10. I mean, first of all, I'm concerned with that quarterback. He's a pain in my ass.
Yeah, yeah. We finally.
That boy, listen, he's a pain in my ass. That boy, one thing I'm gonna tell you that I'm impressed with him. We got the skills and everything. He had the skills, the ability to run, agility, throwing the ball, all that. Yeah, LSU, right?
Yeah.
But one thing that I'm that I look in the quarterback, especially young quarterbacks when they come to the National Football League, right? His poise.
Bruh.
That scares me more than anything. I seen that kid get hit, get up, smile on his face. I'm like,
Wow.
yo, what is he doing? He don't look rattled, and he just keep competing.
Yeah.
And when you got a young kid like that with the skill, that's why he was able to do what he did this year. You know
Right,
what I
for
mean?
sure. Poise is huge, yo.
It's
That's funny you
very
said that.
huge.
It's funny you said that. The first rookie quarterback that I remember as a Skins, oh, I can't say the other word too much. They'll take it off YouTube. As a Skins fan back in the day,
Right.
for me that I remember as a rookie was Jason Campbell. He went to Auburn.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was around. We might have been in college at the time. We was in college. It was towards
He
the end of
was.
our
Yeah.
college
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to always say, watch him. He looks like a deer in headlights. He looks scared, eyes wide open. After
Yeah.
every play, after the line, I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, he looks scared to death. And I guess I was a kid, but I was an adult by age. I was in my
Yeah.
early 20s. I didn't understand that. I didn't like why you
Yeah.
scared. Like, cause I look at it like we go outside and play football on the field by the multiplex. I ain't scared. Why you scared?
Yeah.
But it's a different. That's a whole nother
It's a
thing. Like
whole
that's
nother level.
whole nother level. Like I didn't realize seeing 300-pound grown men bearing down on you. That's scary.
Right.
Like
Right.
you got that's some scary. You don't know. You have to trust the 5 men in front of you blocking and be looking downfield to know when they breaking on their routes with 300, 260-pound men bearing down on you, blitzes. I get it now. As I got older and really got into the game more, understanding it, like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
At the time, I was basic with football. I was just a basic. I was more of a
Right.
basketball guy.
Right. Right.
I had my team for football, but you know what I mean. Like now, knowing all the little everything's like having a 300-pound man trying to take you out. You
Yeah.
don't think about that. And
Yeah.
some
You're
people
gonna think
got
about
it,
it.
some people don't. Like you said,
Right.
Jaden Poise is different, bro.
How
It's
many how many
definitely different.
talented players we know off just in all sports? Because we critique them,
Yeah,
especially in basketball,
right,
that may have all the talent of the world, but when it comes down when the game's on the line, they may not have the heart.
right.
They don't want to, you know what I mean? Like we've seen it, you know
Go
what I
get
mean?
to the
But they
next
had all
level.
the talent in the world. They had all the skill, but they
Or,
don't have the
or
heart. So
think
you,
about some of the homies you went to high school with when they go to that next level in college. You was a star in your hood. Then they
yeah,
in college and they like barely can get in. But when they do get in, it's we be like how, but it's a
it's
different
different.
level. It's people
It's
from all
different
across
level.
the country there now. Like it ain't just your people from Philly or my from out here for Jersey
Yeah,
that we know. Like he played against people all across the state or country. I mean, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
definitely a different level.
I had a rude awakening like that when I went to middle school. Like I'm killing it in my hood on the playground in the hood, but when I got into middle school and then my coach told me, yo, you gotta run an offense. I'm like, what? Like I get the ball and I just get at these niggas. Like I
Yeah,
don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
again, I struggled with that transition because he wanted me to be a pure point guard, run the offense, see the floor, dish it, get, and that
right,
wasn't my style. My style was get the ball and it was like, yo, if you're not open and I'm open, I'm taking the shot. But he taught me that at that particular time of how to be a pure point guard. He said the point guard is the one who takes the last. He's the last man on the floor that takes the shot. I never forget that from him. But he was speaking from a pure point guard
right.
role.
Pure, yeah, yeah, for
Not
sure.
today.
The old school point guards.
Exactly.
For sure, for sure. And I forgot something too. I left out too. So I put this when I was talking to Bates in Detroit. Me and you gotta have over 20 plus years that we known each other. I can't.
That's
You was at
yeah.
the
That's
school
why I
when I
said
came back.
yeah. Yeah, that's why I said 20 years. That's why I said 20 years. I known you for liking them. That's what I mean.
Cause I came back. I went there first in '01, but I dropped out after one semester, and I came back in '03. That's when I think all the Philly boys I met. You, Sharon,
Yeah,
Ern,
yeah.
might be George. I think that's all I remember off the top of my
Right,
head at the time when I
right,
first got there back there.
right.
And I wanted to say this too, man. Like everybody be talking about how we know Philly rough. We all know that Philly rough. It
Mm.
is. It is.
Right,
We
right,
know it. It's a fact. It's going
right.
to the stadium as an away fan, crazy. I
Yeah.
wanted to talk to always also make sure I mention these boys, my boy Riz and Ern and Sherman Joyce. Me and my Jersey peoples came out there and kicked it with them one time back in our college days. When I tell you they
Mhm.
showed us the love of all love, we was in the hood. We wasn't in no burbs. Like we went to the hood, bro. Like
First,
and
first, first house y'all came to was mine.
yes,
Remember,
yeah.
y'all ring the doorbell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And remember it was my OG in the hood who was like, "Yo, who the fuck is them?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yo."
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Remember
Yo.
that? I was like, yo, they my people. He's like, oh yeah, because that was the during the time when South Philly and North all the places in Philly was very territorial, and
Yeah.
if they ain't know you, and
It,
like I said, even though we had the East Coast swag, but we all had different. You know what I mean? Y'all
we
dressed
did the
different. Y'all look
dreads. We
yeah
had the
yeah.
dreads were heavy
Y'all had
back then
what I
before
got
everybody had
now.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
looked weird at the time. They like to them, like everywhere. Like
we
Jersey
was
was
just
big
like,
on dreads
yeah,
back
that
then.
was what y'all that was y'all thing though, but that was y'all thing. So we all had that different look. So
Yeah.
when y'all came in, dudes was like, yo, they I know they ain't trying to because at that particular time, that's the getting money era. They
Mm-hmm.
making sure there ain't nobody coming down here trying to set up shop on the block.
Bruh.
So I'm like, no, they my people. So my old he was like, oh yeah, remember he was like, oh yo, if you cool with him, you cool with me, and he
Yeah,
stepped off.
bruh. It was
Yeah,
real. We went to
yeah.
that. I don't think y'all do it no more. Greek Fest later
Yeah, the
on.
Greek fest. Yes, yes.
Real. It was real. It
Y'all
was
pulled up, man, and
bruh.
I was glad that y'all did, man, because that was like a sign, like outside of like Ohio, we was actually kicking it on our turf.
For
You
sure.
know what I
That's
mean?
my first
On the
time chilling
east.
with anybody out from the Woo in their area. That's my first
Yeah,
time ever doing that. You know what I mean? I had when I
yeah,
say
the
we had a good
ball
time, a ball. We was there all night, all day, all night.
all
Went to all
night.
your houses. I think we went to your house first.
Yup.
Maybe did we go to Sherm by Sherm
Yeah,
house?
y'all definitely went to Sherm House.
And then I think we went to. I don't think we went to Ern house. I think we went to George's after that, North Philly, right over in
Y'all
North
went to
Philly.
North Philly. Yeah, y'all went to George
Yeah,
House last because y'all
bruh,
came to
great
South Philly
time.
first.
When I
Yeah,
say great time, but I wanted to make sure I put that out there. The love they showed us when we went out there, man. Like
absolutely.
you never know
Yeah,
what you're getting into when you go out of state. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? They showed us hella love out there. And Philly is what it is. If Philly is what they say it is, let's be. You know what I mean? Let me be clear. It is what they say. Yo, it's really like that. But for me, my from a 1 to 10, um. Run game, man. Saquon, man. Giants did this to us, man. Why would y'all? I'm not gonna say a 10 because I'm very confident in my team, but I'm gonna say it's 7.5 because we don't stop the run well. I think Saquon's the best back in the league.
Hmm.
Y'all team across the board, y'all D line, y'all O line, y'all secondary, them two rookies y'all got corners,
Hmm.
excuse me, y'all safeties. My man Bond, that linebacker, like I
Yeah.
see somebody say like literally they and this is not what I'm saying. This is what they're saying. They said they think of every position that we only got the better person at one. They said they think and they said quarterback. We could flip a coin on that. You know what I'm saying? It's only been 1 year for Jaden, but if you say right now, I will say I think Jaden's playing better at quarterback. But every other position, it's
Hmm.
the Eagles.
Yo, that's fair. That's fair because
That's
like I said,
crazy.
for the last 2 years, I keep it real. For the last 2 years, Hurts ain't been the greatest. You feel what I'm saying? Since
For
the
sure,
Super
yeah.
Bowl year in 2022.
He
And
should have been MVP that year.
yeah, exactly. And the last 2 years, they didn't ever talk about him, being an MVP. But the thing about it is he's tough,
For sure.
he's
Very,
crafty,
very.
he has the will to win.
And
But
he
he
don't turn that
hasn't
ball
been,
over.
yeah, he don't turn the ball over. But going forward, my concern is in case if Saquon is stopped or he may be struggling a little bit because he had some stretches where you can get to him until he
Right.
breaks out. We have to know how to still move the ball. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
For
Like
sure.
we
For
got
sure.
two. two Pro Bowl caliber receivers on each side and a
Definitely.
certified solid tight end.
For
There's
sure.
no way in hell we shouldn't be moving the ball, even if Saquon is not on.
But that's what y'all were doing when y'all went to the Super Bowl that year.
Exactly. His Super Bowl year is the year that got him paid the money.
And he outplayed Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
He did. He did.
For real, for real.
So, like, that guy is not there no more, but he's still finding a way to win. But look, my thing is this: our number is going to be called soon, and he's going to have to make more plays than just handing it off to Saquon. I believe
Yeah,
that, especially
I
if
agree.
we get past y'all and the Bills get, the Bills lose to the Chiefs, and we got to play the Chiefs again. We have to be able to get, because you got to slug it out with him.
Yeah.
You either got to outplay Mahomes or you got to be right there with him to get over that hump.
And the refs, if you get Mahomes.
And the refs.
And the refs. So you
So
got to
you really
really
got
outplay.
you really got have to be on your game. But it's been a fun year, and it's been, I mean, outside of me, like you said the other day, you say, I think y'all about to take over as the new foes. Like I said, I never have a problem with the Commanders because we ain't have to worry about them.
Right, for sure.
Now we have to worry about y'all.
Hopefully we keep this going. We feel like we got something moving. Like we
Listen,
got
as long
100
as
billion in cap space. We got
as
the
long
second
as
most
y'all
money
got
in
that,
money.
as long as y'all
Yeah,
got that
Jaden.
quarterback and
Yeah.
he stay healthy. That's the key.
Stay
Because
healthy
because
and focused.
it's a boy that I was at the restaurant with like the other day. He was a Commanders fan, and he said, yo, yeah, remember? He was like, yo, we had the same thing with RG3. He was like, and we had a good defense and everything, and then he got hurt. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, you
Right.
got a point there. So
That
he was
hurts.
saying that all he hopes is Daniel stay healthy,
Right.
because as long as he stay healthy, we gonna be colliding, in years to come.
So the only because I dug deep into that too, because that was a huge year for me, 2012 with RG3. It's a couple differences with it. With the RG3 year, we had to trade up for that pick. We gave up a lot of draft capital, so it was like we had
Yes,
nothing.
yes, yeah.
And we was in cap space hell because of the Albert Hainsworth thing too.
Right, right, right,
So now this one we got the number 2 pick off of being horrible. So
right, right, right.
we got all our draft picks and we got the second most money to spend. So it's a little bit different where we can build. We really couldn't
Eh,
build around RG3,
Yeah,
and then he got hurt. Now we got Daniels, but we got all the money in the world. We got all our draft picks, and we got extra draft picks because we traded Montez Sweat, Chase Young, all the
yeah,
people we traded away. You know what I'm saying? And who else we traded? Dotson to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We traded a lot.
right.
We gave away a lot of players over the past year and a half. So I feel it's a difference. But at the end of the day, if Daniels ain't healthy, it won't matter.
Yeah.
Like you said, it won't
But
matter.
I tell you what thing, it's something that you might not even be thinking about. That's like an X factor behind the whole scenes that y'all
What?
got. Y'all got Magic Johnson in there, baby.
I love that. I
He's
love
he's
that.
a he's a chess player. So
I love
like
it.
I'm anticipating better moves out of y'all with him there, because he's gonna play chess. You see how things, because that when you said the RG3, that was the Dan Snyder. Was that the Dan Snyder days?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So he was always gambling, but
Yeah.
gambling for the worse.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean? Like,
For sure.
so
I'm
it's gonna be a little different. I think it's gonna be a little different with Magic up in there, because he played chess. He played chess.
I got a question for you, and
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna answer it too. But I'm gonna ask you first. Did you prefer to play us over the Lions? And if so,
No,
why?
it didn't. No, it didn't matter. It didn't
It
matter
didn't matter.
because no, it didn't matter. And I'm gonna tell you why. I just had this conversation maybe like a couple weeks ago, and because of the simple fact that if we if we are as good as we say we are,
Don't matter who get it coming.
that's that. Like, I want to play like I'm a competitor. I want all the smoke. Who's the best? Let's play him. You know what I
Play.
mean? So
I
I
get
don't
it.
want to, want to dance in there, and do that, because I felt like, in all honesty, I felt we could beat the Lions.
I
You
think
know
so
what I mean?
too. I think so
I
too.
felt we could. I felt we could, because at the end of the day, I always said Jared Goff gonna be Jared Goff, baby. He
I
gonna
literally
be
said
Jared
that.
Goff. We seen
I,
his resume already.
I literally said that in my game preview last week that golf go
He
golf. I
he
said the
going
difference.
golf is gonna be golf.
I
Like
said the
I'm not
difference
scared of
is
him.
Jaden Daniels and golf. I said
Right.
exactly what I said. I said they got more talent than we do all around. But
Yeah.
who's touching that ball on every play on offense?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The difference with y'all is Hurts in golf. He's better.
Right. Right.
And I mean Saquon. I think Gibbs is right behind Saquon.
Yeah.
But he ain't Saquon. But then
But
I
he ain't
think they
Saquon.
messed up. I think they messed up by bringing Montgomery back. That took the ball out of his hands. He only had
Mm.
14 carries. He
Cherries,
was
yeah.
killing. He was killing the lead since Montgomery been out.
Right.
Montgomery's
Right.
a dog, but Gibbs is another level of dog.
Gives it another level. He put that extra gear out there. You know what
I
I'm
put it to you
saying?
like this: Gibbs had 14 carries against us.
Mm-hmm.
If Saquon had 14 carries against us, I feel very confident, and I know it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Like you don't give them. That man needs 20 plus. It's as Gibbs needed 20 plus.
Yeah,
Like that's the bread and butter right there. Like you know what I
yeah,
mean. If we had one of those, he gonna get that thing 20 plus as well. Like you
yeah,
know what
for
I'm saying.
sure.
Like but I just think for me, I was watching y'all game last week, and
Hmm.
again, you have the right to feel like anybody. Like y'all been winning.
Yeah,
Y'all been winning for a while. I
yeah,
was going for the Rams. I'm like, let's go, baby. Give me the Rams. I need the Rams.
yeah.
And it's crazy, but I changed as the week went on, and I don't know if it's fools go if they just like trying to trick us or not. As I seen that Hurts was hurt a little bit, I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad at getting the Eagles down. If not that I want him to be hurt, but if he's
God,
a
I know
little
what you
hurt,
mean.
I feel like we could play y'all similar to how we played y'all once Pickett got in, where we wasn't worried
Yeah,
about the RPO as much.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
do think y'all stunting a little bit. I think he's straight. I think he gonna be all right. I think he gonna be moving like it ain't nothing when that
He,
game starts.
he going, yeah, he gonna be all right. You know, and it may be a little stun in there too. He gonna be all right. But I see where you going with that. Who doesn't want an extra? You know what I mean?
Right.
An extra advantage. Like this is the playoff. This is especially for y'all. Like
Right.
y'all
Right.
one game away from seeing the Super Bowl.
That's crazy. Like
Yo,
I knew
like
we'd make the
I get it.
playoffs. Because I watched Jada Dane's heavy, so I felt good about the plus. I predicted it in the beginning of the season, and I'm not one of those people that just predict because that's my team. Like, but in the beginning of the season, I said we gonna be in a wild card playoff. I thought it was gonna be y'all, Dallas, then us. I thought it was gonna be like three teams from our division that make it, and
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know
my
the Cowboys
this
go fall off that
this
much.
goddamn thing.
It's all
You
good.
going
Don't worry about it.
you
We
gonna
can
have
still
to
hear
edit
you.
this thing, baby.
It's all good. I can still hear you. It's all good. And we ended up making the playoffs. I didn't know we was gonna make the run, but as the season went on, I'm liking how we playing. They
Yeah,
said Tampa, we got Tampa. I feel good about that. They beat us week one, but I feel good. I wanted Detroit and not y'all in the second round. And my clear
yeah.
reason was Detroit has no defense.
Right,
We can
right.
score. It's gonna be who gonna mess up, who gonna do the turnover. And I said Jaden or golf. It's gonna be golf, and it was golf for sure. And then if we got to play the best that's left, which is y'all, obviously, that's the best. We have no choice. There's only one other team. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
we go take what we got, and that's y'all. So now we here, and it's Sunday, man, 3 p.m., man. Like
We here, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna give you my perspective on that. It would, when I saw it for y'all when y'all beat us the second time around.
the second time.
Not the second time around, but when we played for the second time
Right, right,
and y'all
right,
beat us. And some people's like, yo, we ain't had this. No, 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 no. That game was tight. Y'all came down, y'all drove. What it showed me is just showed me a lot of character and it showed me a lot of heart. And I was like, this kid is it was like a flashback of what y'all did to the Bears that day. You know what I
it
mean?
okay. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What y'all did to the Bears. I said, yo, this guy is crazy. Like, I
Right,
said, he's
right,
somebody to worry about. And sure enough, like I'm like when you got a kid like that with a team that's already clicking and a quarterback that poised, that resilient, you know what I'm saying? Already got
right,
skills, look like he show up to work on time, you know what I mean? His head in the playbook, he ain't for the nonsense. I said, yo, he like I can see him going far in this what you call, you know what I mean? I
right.
can see it. And then when
Nah,
y'all took because when y'all came out and I said, and it's crazy because I said like I said they could probably go in there and steal it. I didn't think that y'all would go in there and do it in that fashion though.
right,
That
right,
was the crazy thing. I didn't think it'd be in that fashion, but when I seen y'all doing that fashion, I said, oh, we got them. All right, man. I said, thank God we got home field advantage. You know what
And
I
you know what's
mean?
crazy is, but on my preview show for the Lions game, I said I got us winning by a touchdown or more. And like some of my homies, I got chatting with some of my homies from Jersey. They was like, "Dad, Reed, you getting a little crazy. Like you ain't say three. You
Yeah, they
talking."
thought you
I
was
said,
crazy.
"Yo, I knew we was gonna score with them. And then I felt like it was gonna be. I didn't know it was gonna be 5 turnovers. I'm not gonna stunt, but I knew it was gonna be some turnovers that'd get us up. And it happened. We won by 14, and I ain't think 14 either. I threw the touchdown, maybe 10 max or some dumb
Right, right,
stuff,
right.
like, you know what I'm saying? But I had 7, I had a touchdown. And I felt comfortable with that, like I really did. It's
Yeah.
just when you start clicking, you know, when you watch your team, no one watches your team like you watch your team
Right,
as a
right, right.
fan.
Exactly.
So everybody that said that they thought I was wilding, they see my team, they see the scores and we winning, but they don't. I watch it play by play, like you watch your Eagles play by play, and my
Right,
man's
right,
watch the
right, right.
Ravens. So I know what I'm watching. I'm just like, yeah. And then I go back. I'm very big on going back and watching who we about to play. Like I've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
watching.
yeah.
I watched our game that we played, the first and the second game back this week. And one thing I say, the first game, a lot of people like, obviously a lot of Eagles fans is like, y'all beat our backup. Granted, I'm like, but I don't think they remember the first game. Y'all didn't take the lead to the fourth quarter, and then y'all start
Exactly.
going crazy. It was a good
Yeah, then we
game.
just yeah, it was a good
We
game. Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
blowing y'all out. It
And
was
that was
within the
that. Yeah,
score.
yep. And we was home.
Right, and then y'all went. Barkley just went stupid in the fourth, and then
Yep.
in the second game, I'm not big on taking a lot off of beating the backup typically.
Yeah,
But then I thought about it, like it ain't like we blew them out. Like they
yeah,
scored 33 points still.
yeah. Exactly. That's
Granted,
why I
some of
couldn't.
the
That's why I couldn't say that because yeah, I heard them and I was like, nah, they got us. You know what I mean? I'm like, regardless of the backup, we still had top players out there and we was competing.
if we would have beat y'all like 36 to like 20 or even worse, I'd have like it's all backup. I'm not taking nothing from this
Right,
game.
right, right,
But
right.
y'all moved the ball. You know what I mean? It is a little bit different because y'all could have controlled the clock maybe more if Hurts was there because y'all would have ran probably because we the second half Barkley we kind of held them down because we said we're not ready, but we blitzed everybody. If Hurts was there, we can't blitz like that typically because Hurts might keep it. You know what I'm saying? And now we
Yeah,
we blitzing on one side, Hurts running up like he did against the Rams for that I think it was 44 yards that touchdown.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So it was definitely a different game plan with Pickett in there as far as how y'all ran and the plays y'all ran, but y'all still got the point. So I took both of them. I took it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
didn't take it like, yeah, we beat them, yeah. Oh yeah. But I also took it like
It still hurt us in the regards of we don't like taking no losses to none of the foes in the division.
for sure, for sure.
And we wanted to keep our record, you know what I mean? We wanted to keep our record, you know what I mean? How the kind of because we was at that particular time we was chasing Detroit.
Right, right.
So we wanted to be, you know what I mean? Like
The
we
number
was
one seed
chasing
got
them. So
by.
we didn't want to take no more else. So regardless of, yeah, it didn't kick us out the playoffs and nothing
Oh
like
no,
that, of
yeah, yeah,
course,
yeah.
but it put a blemish on our record, which we wanted that. You know what I mean? We
Right,
wanted we wanted to
right.
get close to Detroit. What Detroit had, we wanted. You know what I mean?
I'm
That
glad y'all
buy,
didn't. I'm glad y'all because we
yeah,
would have had to see y'all in the second round. I'm glad. So I'm
exactly.
glad that happened. It happened just how it needed to happen.
Yeah,
We gotta see y'all till we have to see y'all. I would
yeah.
that for sure.
Right, right,
I
right.
got another question for you. I know we
Yes, sir.
getting up there. Got about maybe 5 more minutes or so.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that Frankie Louisville hit was dirty?
No, no, I don't think so. I mean, like you know what it is, man. It's like one of them things where in football is like I get it because people be playing so hard. You know what I mean? Everybody play hard, right? So
Right,
you looking at it like everybody, you know what I mean? Emotions is rattling. Everybody, you know what I mean? Just out there, especially if you're a defender.
right.
I
And
was a defender, so
right.
I know. You know what I mean? I
And
was a defender.
he attacks the ball hard. Like he's
Yeah,
like a
it tends
baby
to
Michael Parsons. Like he
exactly.
attacks.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I get it, man. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But you got to realize too, you know what I mean? Regardless of what I say, what I think, you know, you got the viewers in the world watchers out there, and if they see something, you know what I mean, that's what they're gonna say. Like for instance, one of y'all coaches just said, we
For the
gonna hit Jalen. Yeah, we gonna hit Jalen Hurts when he
like he
runs
a
the
running
ball.
back.
like he a running back.
Right.
And it was people on my timeline, that was tweeting, mostly females, but they was like, oh yeah, they playing dirty already. And I'm like, yo, it's nothing dirty about that. Like when he becomes a running back, he's a target to get hit. He's
Right.
no longer a quarterback no more.
Right.
So when he tucked that ball down and tucked his shoulders down, yo, you're a running back. Like I'm coming to lay you out, flat out.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Now when you running as a quarterback just to trying to get out the pocket, you know what I mean? To try to looking downfield, that's different.
Right.
Then you
Right.
got to take the approach if you sliding forward. That's different. Now, if somebody knock your head off, then that's dirty all day. Just throw the yellow flags. You know what I mean? Penalize them. But once you tuck that ball down and you
Right.
start looking like you on the attack,
You're right.
no, they liable to lay you out. That's football.
I would have preferred that our defensive coordinator say that in house. For
Yeah,
one,
I feel you.
Jalen Hurts ain't no little dude. He a strong dude. So
That's
you put that out in the atmosphere now, Eagles gonna think the same what I was. Jaden built like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually I weigh a little more than Jaden. Like, we don't want the Eagles to go into it thinking, but they are. I mean, they probably was anyway, but now they
yeah,
really is. Now,
yeah.
oh, they go here, my here running back. We go here, Jaden like here running back. Jaden weigh 190 pounds.
That
You know what I
man
mean? Like,
benching 500 and something,
yeah, so like
and
I
that was
felt
in
like that's something,
college.
right, right. So that I felt like he could have said that in house, like he
Yeah,
could have said
yeah,
that
yeah.
out. And as far as the Louisville hit, so personally, my thing is I don't just tell me what you think on it. I think he hit body in his body when he hit the body, his head hit the ground. That's why I think the concussion came from. I
Yeah,
didn't think it was a helmet to helmet, but I
yeah,
do think a flag could have been thrown. I think you could have hit him with a late hit, possibly.
yeah, yeah. And you know what? That thing is always tough too, bro. Because like when thank God for today for the replay where you're able to see it.
Right,
Because when you see it in real time, it may look dirty.
right,
But when
for
you
sure.
when you able to review it, you be like, okay, he was landing for it, but when he ducked his head down, that's how he got hit. So it looks like he took his head off,
Right,
but he ducked his head down and ended up landing where the guy was actually going.
right.
So like it's just tough, bro. It's really tough. It's
Definitely.
really
It's
tough.
hard.
It's,
It's hard.
especially how the league is today, where they trying to
So
protect all the players now. I get it. You know what I
I
mean?
get it
Because you
though,
got
right.
they
I get it.
the money that they throwing at these players, like I get it. I get it.
100%.
But some of
100%.
that stuff is honestly too soft. Like
And
you're like,
it's
yo, I don't know if this is football or we watching Olympic soccer. I don't know what we watching. You know what
especially
I
with
mean?
Mahomes. Especially with
Exactly.
Mahomes. So
Exactly. Because he's the cream of the crop.
so my final, this is my final question for you.
Got you.
Let's say y'all win, y'all go to the Super Bowl. Who's your
Mhm.
choice that you want and why?
I went to Chiefs.
Okay, okay.
And I think you know why, but I'm gonna explain.
I know why, but go ahead. Yeah, I know why.
We like just like you know how we is. We want that get back. You know what I mean? You want that
Yeah.
rematch.
That get back. Need that get that
You know what I
replay.
mean? Like Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. He need that.
For
He need
sure.
that get back, man.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean? Yeah, we lost to him, and I want that get back, man. But like, of course, whoever it is, we
We
were
go
ready.
get you.
But I would like to see the Chiefs again. You know what I mean? I would like that team again. I would like to face Mahomes again. I would like to face Andy Reid again. Travis Kelsey and all them bulls out there. I want to see them again. You know what I mean? I want that. I
Okay.
want that Eagles Chiefs if we get by them. You know what I mean? I need that. You know what I mean? They beat us
Yeah.
twice, then it is what it is. But I think, like I said, how Jalen Hurts outplayed Mahomes the last time. Like we just had a couple mistakes. You know what I mean? And things of that nature that kind of bit us in the ass. But this time, I believe we'd be able to get at them if we get. You know what I mean? If we get that chance. So. But I would like that. You know what I mean?
So for me, if we was
Yeah,
to win and go to the
yeah.
Super
Who's
Bowl,
you?
I got reasons for both. So I'm gonna say my reasons for both, then I give you my ultimate answer. My reason for the Bills is, if you remember the beginning of the show, I said the first time I seen the Super Bowl was my team in Super Bowl 91, 92. We played the Bills.
Yep, yep.
That was the last time both of us was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm like, no, because the Bills went two more times after that. But
Like, yeah, they had it, because they was on the
they
losing
lost four
streak.
straight, right?
Yeah, to
But
Dallas.
I'm very superstitious. And to have that against the Bills again, I'm like, I feel good. Let me get
Yeah.
that Bills again. But then the other part with the Chiefs is that'll look crazy to have this rookie come in going against who they say is the top dog, Mahomes. That 2 week leading up to it gonna be, is this the new guy? Or is Mahomes
Right.
still gonna be that guy? If we can
Right.
stop
Right.
that
Right. Right.
three-peat, bruh, if we can stop the three-peat, like this is the next guy.
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna have to give if Mahomes if Jaden makes it to Mahomes and actually beats Mahomes and beats
Yeah.
him, it ain't gonna be no more. Well, we can't crown him too much now. He's a rookie. He ain't gonna be crowned the best, but you're gonna have to put him as one of the best by beating Jalen Hurts, Mahomes, who's going for a three-peat and a fourth ring. I ain't ready, can't really say much about Baker, but the Bucks won the Super Bowl, what, 21? Like, and
Yeah.
you stop that reign of a three-peat, the first ever three-peat, you gotta
Yo,
put him at the top five
it's gonna
after
get
one
crazy.
year.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. It's gonna get crazy for that young boy.
Yeah,
If he
that'd be
come in
crazy.
there, shout outs to my cousin Chuck. You know what I mean? He probably see it. You know what I mean? My little cuz Chuck. He just said on his Facebook post probably yesterday. He said, "Y'all know I'm going for the Eagles crazy, but if somehow the Commanders get by us, it's going to be crazy that this kid has a chance to, you know what I mean, take down, you know what I mean? Like, and he's
Crazy.
like, yo, a rookie quarterback got a chance to take the whole crown. And I was like, yeah, that's crazy. I pray they don't get past us, but like, but
Man,
if so, that's going to be a story. It's going to be crazy for that young boy.
huge.
Even if it's not the Chiefs and it's the Bills,
Right.
that
Still gonna
story
be
is
crazy.
going to be crazy, especially everything he done this year. You
For
know what I
sure.
mean? He's
For
already
sure.
becoming a likable kid as far
Right.
as being humble in the media, and
Hmm.
you know, like I said, he really got his head on straight. You could tell like he one of them kids that got his head in the playbook and is
For
about
sure.
football and is just trying to learn. And for him to come in this joint and just take everything down,
Right.
that's going to be a story. It's going to be crazy for that young boy.
Nuts.
You
That'd
know
be
what I
nuts,
mean?
bruh. Bruh. Oh yeah,
He,
I forgot. I do got one last thing. This is a
yes,
funny
sir.
question. I did this with Bates too. So no matter what, it's a question for you: win, lose, or draw. This goes both ways. Are we recapping the game together? Win, lose, or draw. We getting on here,
Oh
recapping
yeah,
this game.
we could do that.
We shaking on
I
it. We
mean, I
shaking
might.
on it.
Yeah. We go shake on it.
We getting on no matter what. Either that Sunday or either Monday. But sometime during that week, we'll check each other's schedule, make sure we can work. You know, we moving
Yeah,
adults. We got responsibilities. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
But
But
as
we'll
long as you
figure it
make
out.
sure also too, like, you know what I mean, I'm finishing my grieving after, you know what I mean, I down a couple bottles of you know what I mean, cognac, you know what I mean,
Listen.
after, you know what I mean, in sorrow, but you know what I mean, I get on here and do it with you if we on the losing end.
Those be the best shows when somebody lit. We both gonna be lit. Hopefully, but
Yeah,
one gonna
yeah,
be
yeah,
happy
yeah.
lit, and one gonna be a
Yeah.
little down lit. We don't know who it gonna be, but one gonna be up, one gonna be down lit.
But
Like,
either way, like I said, it's gonna be like a to somehow if y'all do, you know what I mean? Like I'm be like, damn, but like I'm be like, yo, like I said, remember what I said on your status? I said I can't even believe the props that I'm giving a division
yeah,
foe
yeah.
because it's just like you I have no other choice. Like
Right.
he is the real deal. Like I said, he's been a pain. Even when we like when I said like when we beat y'all, I was like, yeah, we you know what I mean he had made some like mistakes at the end or whatever, and I
Yeah.
said, yeah, we showed that that young boy, you know what I mean, welcome to the big league, but
Hmm.
he's still somebody that I you know what I mean I honestly, you saw me say it plenty of times. I'm worried about this guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, I'm
Man.
telling you, that is nothing like when you have a player that's that poised and that young. Like I had people who that I played with in high school football, young boys that came after, like that was younger than me.
Right.
And I seen how poised they was like in their JV games, or if my coach let them, you know, get on special teams and come down
Hmm.
and tackle. Me and Erm both said, like, yo, them young boys gonna be good when we leave. And sure enough, we reading the papers up at Wilberforce, and them youngins is out there
Look what
doing
it
their
turned
thing.
out.
You know what I mean? Because when they
Sure.
got a chance on varsity, because we knew from when they was young, they was poised, nothing rattled them. When the coach
Right.
said get in the varsity game at the end. They wasn't scared. Like we knew, and that's what he showed me. Like he got the eye of a tiger. That
Yeah,
young boy,
man.
man. He been a
Yes,
pain in my
sir.
ass all year. But
And you
I,
had to
but
throw
I,
that. You had
but
to throw
I.
that Philly in there. I Tiger Rocky threw that Philly in
You
there
know what I
real
mean?
quick.
Had to throw that. Had to spin that in there. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro, but you already know, man. I
Yeah,
definitely appreciate you coming on, man. Always a pleasure to have
absolutely.
my
Thanks for
Wilberforce
reaching out,
bros.
man. Thanks for
We,
reaching out.
bruh, we got to do more too, for sure. Even other
Yeah.
sports, like boxing, anything, whatever you feel. If you see something that bro, anytime, please let me know. And
Yes,
definitely
sir.
keep going forward. We getting on for them. Talk about these Eagles and Commanders games going forward next
Oh, for
season, the
sure.
seasons after, whatever. But anything you see, anything that you want, just let me know, bro. It's always a pleasure to link with my bros, bro, from Wilberforce that I met up
Yes,
there,
sir.
and we always stayed linked in through some form of fashion, whether it's social media,
Yes,
linking
sir.
up somewhere. So, bro, it's definitely a pleasure. You know what I mean?
And now you
Good.
on my side too. So like, you know what I mean? You on my
Right, I'm
side
definitely
now.
around the corner, bro.
You do
I'm
you
literally
on my
20 minutes
side
away.
now. So
I'm
you know what I
twenty
mean?
twenty five minutes away.
I be seeing the young boy, man. Yo, keep him pushing, man. I see
You
what he
know it.
doing. You know what I'm saying? He on his way, man. As long as he keep it, like I said, first and foremost, like the coaches always told me, you know what I mean? Keep your grades up. You know what I mean? Keep
For
your
sure.
grades up. Stay out
For
of
sure.
trouble. I
Bro,
didn't stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
listen.
The trouble part is the part that I had to, you know what I mean, had to finally like get on board with, you know what I mean, with my coaches. But you know, y'all got him on the right path, man. And like I said, he seemed like he loved football. So
No,
just
bro,
keep it
you
up.
do,
Yeah,
bro.
it's a joy for me to watch because it's like, you know, that's my heart, football.
Right.
So,
For
and
sure.
I
I
told you
know,
plenty
bro.
of
I
times, I
already
was like,
know.
yo, he looking like me out there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And
But like,
hopefully he
yeah,
is.
better. No, better, way better. You
Hey
know what I
man,
mean?
you know I appreciate
I
that.
tell these young boys, no, I give y'all the game to be way better and surpass me. Do the things that I didn't do. Like, you know what I mean?
Word for sure.
I didn't do at all. That's why that's why we living, bro. We giving the youngins the game to be better than them.
That's
I
it.
try to
That's
tell
it.
youngins,
That's the
you
goal.
know what I mean? Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like it was sometime like last year. I remember a youngin was like, yeah, you know, such and such, you know, I like your car, whatever, blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, you know, y'all, you can get something better than that. And he's like, yo, yeah. I'm like, nah, listen, you do this, that, and the third, yo, you can get off the lot with a mistake. Like I want to see y'all do better. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
And
Keep
that's what we want.
motivate for them to be great. That's it.
That's it. That's it. So it looked
Motivate for
like
them
he's
to be
definitely
great.
on that path, man. Keep him there. But I know you already on that. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
know I'm
You
on it,
know, I
bro.
know you already don't play about the grades and all that because, like, at the end of the day, you know what I mean. In my experience, I had so many talented bulls come out of my hood, other hoods, or whatever
Yep.
like that, who unfortunately, you know, had opportunities but couldn't make the grades. You know what I mean? You
And
couldn't make the grades.
we ain't realized like how that's
How
the
much that
importance of it.
important is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's the first thing I remember when I was speaking to college coaches. First thing there, what's your SAT score look like? What's this like? And I'm
Yes,
like,
sir.
you here to talk to me about football or what? You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
That was it. Like it was like, yo, what's up with your grades? Because if
Hmm.
you ain't got the grades, you can't come in here anyway. So
Right. Don't
you know what I
even
mean?
matter.
It
Won't
don't
even
even
matter.
matter.
That's
So
it,
first and foremost, man. But I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? I was
bro.
definitely gonna step at a time. It actually ended up working out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I
Nah,
told you I
bro.
was like on the move and everything. But like, yo, we
Yeah.
gonna talk, man. I
Definitely,
can't.
bro.
Do, do,
Hey,
do
good
we do
luck to
we do
y'all,
we say
man.
good luck to each other?
I'm gonna say good luck. I don't know how much I mean it, but I'm gonna say good
Yeah,
luck.
like this is crazy, man. We getting like this divisional folk shit. We getting too friendly with this shit,
Yeah,
man.
it's all right. It's all right. You know we're gonna talk our trash on social
Yes,
media
sir.
one way or
We
another, and then
got
go get
to.
back on hit. Oh, that
We
recap gonna
got
be
to.
crazy. One of us gonna be talking crazy on that recap. I don't know who it gonna be, but it's gonna
Yeah.
be crazy for sure,
Hey,
bro.
and whoever it is, man, it deserves it. One thing about
For
me, I'm a
sure.
good sport, is because I like I always say, I'm the shit talker. So when
Right.
people finally get me, that's like even when Cowboys fans finally get us or whatever, you know, I talk my shit a little bit to be compete, but they have every right. They in the right. They bust our ass. So if y'all bust our ass, y'all got the right to talk that shit. But like I said, it's not like them because I guess y'all been out of our way for so
So
long.
long, so long,
But I'm gonna
so
tell
long.
you, we had our years though. We had our years where Washington always gave us the issue. The McNabb years,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
McNabb used to go out there and beat the hell out of the Cowboys with ease up there, you know what I mean? But when it came down to Washington, when y'all had
Oh,
Sean Taylor and
yeah.
Landry and all them, you know what I mean?
Missed them
We had
days.
problems. We y'all always gave us problems, man.
I miss them days, man. I
Yeah.
mean, I take this day right now because we further than we was with them, but I miss them
Cooley,
days.
Cooley, yo,
Cooley,
Cooley was a
I think
pain in our ass, bro.
Portis, I think they Portis, Santana
Yeah,
Moss.
Santana Moss, like
Yeah,
that. Yo, y'all
man.
used to give us problems. You know what I mean? Like every time, but it was that divisional. You know what I mean? It's
Division, you know how
always
it go.
tough
Yeah,
there,
division.
and
We
that's
always
why
go
that's
funny.
why I think this game is going to be tough. But I got one question for you, a trick,
Oh,
John.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Who winning?
Oh, okay. Score, you want to score too?
I want to score too. Who winning?
Listen, I'm really confident. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm confident. Like I know the Eagles is a tough out, man. I,
Right?
I believe, I believe that we gonna bring everything to try to stop Saquon and put it on Hurts' arm, and I think he's gonna
Hmm.
make some plays, but I don't think he's gonna make enough for the win.
Hmm.
And I got the game being like a 28-24 victory for the Commanders. Hope I'm
28,
right.
20. Okay.
28-24 is what, like what
Okay.
you got?
So I said us 21-17.
Okay, so you got to be in more of a slugfest type thing. Like,
Yeah, yeah, because I
okay,
think I think because I seen y'all defense turn it up. See, I know you said some things about like just the quarterback being outplayed that you think when it came down to us, like as far as like Daniels being better than Hurts this year. But I see like you're not really giving your defense enough credit. I seen y'all turn it up when it's need be. Now
yeah,
I think we have a better defense, but y'all have a
yeah,
good defense that know how to turn it up. So
yeah,
if y'all
yeah.
start getting to Jalen and Saquon is not on or shit like that, then like I can see those problems start to like seep in for us. So like on an honest level, but I just think we got enough to prevail. I think Jalen knows how to horse and get through it just like he been doing. But I do see it on your end. If we do shut down, if y'all do find a way to somehow stop Barkley, then
Not
like I
stop
said,
them,
what did I
contain them,
contain him?
not
Yeah,
stop
because it's
them.
hard
We
because he's
ain't
gonna break
stopping them.
on. But I'm
Yeah,
just saying, like, yeah, contain him. But I can my thing is with Hurts, as I always said, yo, he's going to be called upon where he's going to have to. Brown and them is going to have to be there, and I'm curious to see it. But
yeah,
I just think he's got the overall body of work as far as
for
the
sure.
well game manager. You know what I'm saying, knowing when to run and not turning over the ball, handing it off to Saquon, and then letting our defense get active. Like I said, I like our chance. That's why I said I think it might be a little lower, 21-17. But you said the 28-24. You know what I mean? That's close too. It's going to be close though. I
Hey,
do
we
think
both
that.
got it about four, one way or another. You got it about
Yeah.
four. I got it about four, one way or another. So all you
One way
betters
or
out
another.
there, go put your
Yeah.
bets in.
Put your
Like,
bets in. You know
put
what I
your
mean?
bets in. You got two real fans that got it. Each other, our own team's winning, but it's both by four.
And he a real fan. Let me
And
let me
you
say that
know,
on the record. He's
yes,
a real fan. He not one of them boys that put on that that sports you know what I mean?
apparel, yeah.
Yeah, he ain't put on the sports late yesterday. You know what I mean?
I've
He's
been
been a fan.
struggling.
I've been in the trenches with him in college, and he dealt with all the pain while we
Hey,
was running the division. You know
running,
what I mean? He dealt with all that.
running,
Yeah, the 2000 era when McNabb and you know what I'm saying, we ran that era. You know what I'm
man.
saying? He was in the trenches just dealing with it. You know what I mean? It was like when Worm was always riding with the Knicks.
Right, right,
You
right.
know what I
We
mean?
we definitely was the Knicks of football in the sense at that time in the 2000s.
Exactly. Exactly. So like, you know what I'm saying? But yo, bro, listen, we here. It's
Yes, sir,
nothing
bro.
better. You know what I mean? I'm honestly is real dope, honestly, because you got two people in the division representing. It says a lot about the NFC East.
Bro,
That's
it's our conference.
you know what I mean?
It's
Says
our
a lot of
conference.
it. It's
Like
always been a dog fight.
it's always the North. Was it the North had three teams in there? None of
Yeah.
them want to get. They ain't win not one game in the playoffs. Zero.
Right. They all was out.
All was
Yeah,
out. NFC
Russ.
East.
You know, shout out to my brother Russ. He celebrated that. Cause you know
I
he
got to
ate
get
all
him
that.
on. I might get him on for our recap
You
just to
got to
be our
get him on.
narrator. We need a narrator. We gonna get Russ on for the narrator.
Yeah,
He
you
gonna
got you
come
got to
on.
get him on.
I'm gonna get my boy on there,
And
man. I'm gonna
let
tell him
let let him let
talk a
him let him
little.
snap about the Bears because
Oh,
he's almost done.
he gonna go the hell off.
He
I
said
know he
he
gonna
said
go
he
off.
said one more year. He said one more year he coming over
I know, bruh. I
to the
know he's ready.
Bird
'Cause I
game.
know my boy. I know my boy hurting, bruh.
He hurt, man. I mean, like I said, you want to talk about loyal?
Bruh, that's another one for sure. For sure,
You
for
want to talk
sure.
about loyal, man?
And realistic too.
And realist? Oh yeah, for sure.
Very realistic. He don't be on no BS. Even if he
Uh,
wrong, you could be wrong and be realistic. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's not no, I'm a Bears fan. We going to the Super Bowl because we got Caleb. Like, he might have thought playoffs, which is fine. Like, that
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
a
yeah,
bad thing to
yeah,
think. Their
yeah,
team definitely had a good team, but
yeah.
they just didn't put it on the field this year. That's
And
all.
and the thing is, he wasn't even looking for that. He just said, you know what he said? You know what his main philosophy was? He was like, yo, I just want to be able to move the ball on offense. I want to see a quarterback is able to throw the ball down the field. That's all he
Yup.
wanted. He said, I can live
Yup.
with that because that's a start. Because he
Right.
hasn't seen it. He ain't seen it in Fields. He seen it in Trubisky. He didn't see it. You know what I mean? All these quarterbacks before.
All these
You
quarterbacks.
see it. You know
Sound
what I
like
mean?
my
So,
story, bruh.
yeah.
Sound
So
like
we
my
gonna be
story,
good.
bruh.
We gonna be good, man. But like enjoy that, John. Like I said, we
Yes,
gonna
sir,
get on
bro.
here, politic. You know what I mean? And it should be a good one, bro. Like you know what I mean? We gonna be right there, front and center. And all I can say is
No, bro.
go
That's
birds.
all. You already know, bro. Rain down, command. That's tough taking, man. Eagles Sunday, man. Make sure y'all tune in. Everybody, make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. I'm gonna at you on when I post it on Facebook and on the gram, bro. I appreciate you. Already know, bro. We gonna get up on sometime Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever day work for both of us to recap it, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, bro.
You already know. All right,
Peace,
my
peace,
boy. All
peace.
right.
Peace.
Mm.